What's happening? Welcome to episode 4. I don't know, is it episodes? I kind of don't like episodes.
Okay.
What's going on? This is our 4th. I just did episodes twice. Yeah.
I don't like episodes. Welcome to episode 4.
I didn't say episode.
Oh, sorry, 4th.
Yeah. Okay. This is our 4th vlog. It's technically our 5th, so we're just gonna say welcome back to the vlog. Okay. We're not even gonna say a number because just forget it. There's gonna be too many of these, so we're not gonna count them. But welcome back. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. How are you, Jen?
Good.
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 This is the Josh and Jen vlog. That's what this is.
That's what this is.
We had a day yesterday.
Yes.
We did.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had a
So, little more follow-up with what happened with our shop getting suspended. We got an email in about 14 hours, right? We emailed Integrity at Etsy, and by the time they got back to us, they had already fixed the shop. But the takeaway here is make sure to email Integrity at Etsy if your shop gets suspended, because it was a relatively quick turnaround. We were pretty at first, based on everything we were reading, it was like, oh, it could be weeks, and I mean 14 hours give or take, and we were back up and running. They were like, if you have any other problems, let us know. So
yeah, and I really think it must have just been some sort of a glitch, because they didn't give me any explanation saying, oh, well, it was because of this or that. They just said, oh, I'm sorry, it seems to be working.
yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. And that's good. I mean, I wish there was something we could say, so we could say, hey, don't do this if that's the case, but
just don't freak out.
yeah, just don't freak out. And I think one of the most important things is make sure that you put your production partner.
Yeah.
We've said that in like 3 videos now,
Yep.
but make sure you have your production partner. So we have a few other things that we learned yesterday that we want to share with you guys. And why don't we talk a little bit about the t-shirts that we're going with and the price points that we're going with.
Okay, yeah. So we decided to go with the Gildan, I want to say it's 64,000 style. It comes in at like $7.99 after being printed.
Here goes the car. Here goes the car. The joys of being on the porch.
And so we decided to go with that one because we'd been playing around a little bit talking about our price point and whether you offer free shipping or not. And we did talk about doing the Etsy's free shipping guarantee of $35 or more. But as we kept talking about it, we decided to change that and just go with this price point of $7.99 and include the shipping in the price that they see on Etsy. So they get free shipping. And
wait. The price point is not $7.99.
From Printful, it is.
Yeah. There you go.
So Printful's price for printing is $7.99 for that Gildan t-shirt. We're decided to go with $19.99 on Etsy and include free shipping. So once you pay for the shipping and then Etsy fees, your profit comes in around, give or take, $6.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Which is really good. The first ones we were looking at were the what were they called?
They were the Bella Canva 3000, I believe, and
also a bestseller.
It is also a bestseller. They're both bestsellers, but it's a $12.98 price point there from Printful before shipping and Etsy fees. So we really wanted to try and come in closer to the $20 or under $20 mark for our customers.
Yep.
And I really love that we can provide free shipping at that price point as well. And we aren't eating the cost. We're still making almost the same, actually, as with the other shirts. I just feel like we're giving our customers a much better deal.
Exactly. And the great thing is now there's the opportunity for having sales and still making
a profit.
You know, $3, even $2 per shirt. And you got to remember, this is a numbers game, right? You're talking about, you know, 30, I think it's like 38 million shoppers on Etsy. So that number is huge. And so even if you were only making $2 a shirt, you sell, you know, 20,000 shirts. You're still making good money even at a $2 profit. So
exactly, and I think that's the great point to be made here. Is at first, you know, one of the times at the beginning, I'm like, oh, we're only going to make around $2, you know. But even at that, which we worked it out to where we're making a little bit more, but if your SEO is on point like it needs to be, the numbers are going to come, and that is where you're going to get your return customers. That's where you're going to, like, remember, you create your design once and then you don't touch it again, and that one design can make you thousands of dollars, and you just collect the money after that. So at first, after being someone who's always been a handmade, I've always made everything, and hours go into a project, I'm like, and I'm only going to make $5, like, it's not worth it. But this is worth it. That's where this is working smarter. So it's a good.
Yeah, you used to spend hours and hours working on like those hats that we talked about at the beginning, and it was like, well, I think I made $4 an hour, or $4 a hat.
Really is, yeah. If you wanted to pay yourself like a good wage, it would be like an $80 hat that nobody ever buys. So it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
So.
So I think a few other things that we learned yesterday, because this is kind of what our workday looks like. We get up, we have our coffee, we do these videos. I edit videos while she's working on other stuff. We just sit here on our porch and work. And then should I tell them about our burrito
fetish?
I had to go get burritos again she went and got burritos yesterday, because sometimes you just have to have a burrito break, But during that burrito break, we'll put on all kinds of different videos, just watching and learning ourselves, so that we can keep taking stuff in. And some of the things that we learned were black t-shirts are typically the top sellers, right? So if you're in over and you're making your designs, make sure white or lighter colors so that you can get them on the black tees, because they typically are the top sellers. What are a few other things that we learned yesterday, talking about like maybe doing different a different listing for a different color?
Yeah, that was a tip that we got, was instead of having one colored posted, and then you can totally still do this, but have the drop down selections, but to actually post or list each individual color, and then you can kind of use that as a test to see which ones are selling more or not as well. And so that was another tip, was just test. Like,
it also gives you a little bit more SEO juice, because you could do black t-shirt with funny saying or whatever, and that's just a weak example, but you guys understand that I'm using color, so you could do orange Halloween shirt or whatever. So you would just have to test it to see if that ends up working out, but there is a chance that it could give you a little bit more SEO juice.
Right. And when you're in your Over app, after you've saved your design, whether it be black or white, save it, and then you can go in and tap each individual layer and change the color. You don't have to redo anything. You just change the color to whatever color as many times as you want, and just keep saving in between. Just save yourself time.
One more thing about Over. Tell them about the masking tool.
Okay, I learned something cool about that. The masking tool in Over allows you to. So I wanted to create a design, and I wanted to actually create it and not use one of the pre-loaded ones. But I couldn't find what I was looking for, and so I did find a different. I don't know what you call it, a graphic that they had, but I didn't want to use the whole thing. I just wanted a portion of it. So that little masking tool just went and erased everything around what I needed and gave me the perfect element for what I was looking for, and created my own design that way. So that's another thing, when you're looking and you can't find the right thing, or it's not alone and by itself, it's in a group, you can use that mask tool. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I think the last thing that we'll mention here is stay away from anything trademarked, copyrighted. I think we said it yesterday, but I just want to reiterate it. Although you see it on Etsy all over the place, just be careful. Like, I want to start making guitar shirts, right? But I'm a little bit nervous about some of the stock images that I found that have the headstocks of brands of these guitars, and I don't know if that's, I don't know where that falls. And so try to make as much original stuff as you can. And, feel like she was doing some great stuff yesterday, adding color. Like, it was really, really it was very fun watching some of the stuff you were making, just because it was like, it wasn't just, white text, white image, and then put it on a black tee. Like, have a little bit of fun with this. Bring some life into it. If you need to take a little more time with it to give you a better quality product, then do that. Take the time that's necessary. So if you guys got questions, comments, let us know down below. Thank you so much for watching. You can follow us everywhere at Josh and Jen TV.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe. Bye now.
Bye.